Pete and Emma. They will be coming around throughout the journey to take orders for any snacks or beverages. And we also have on the train today, our photographer, Annabelle. Today's journey will operate up to the town of Souderton over the former Reading Company Bethlehem branch. As we get underway, just a few safety rules and announcements regarding our excursion today. Signals were installed alongside the track to inform the engine crews if it was safe to proceed. These were similar to traffic lights on city streets. Because only one track is now in service, there is no need for these signals anymore, yet some still stand in a darkened state. During our trip today, be sure to keep a lookout for them, keeping in mind that some may be missing a few pieces. We shall reveal the correct number of remaining signals at the end of the journey. In addition to the passenger trains that once plied these rails, the North Pennsylvania and later the Reading handled quite a bit of freight here, as this was once a major route into the city of Philadelphia from points north. In addition to local customers and general merchandise, long trains of anthracite coal once traveled through here, coming from the mines and coal fields of Schuylkill and Carbon counties. In addition, this line is very important for long trains carrying ore to the blast furnaces of Bethlehem Steel Corporation's large facility in the Lehigh Valley region. Many people these days know this property as the location of the steel stacks near Sands Casino. Now, the land heading north is not by any means a flat surface, because of the hilly, roller coaster-like profile of the line. The Reading Company often assigned special sets of locomotives to this area to help push some of the heavier trains up the hills. As the power on the front sometimes found the job harder to accomplish on their own. Now, these special locomotive sets usually consisted of about 5 locomotives each, and they were positioned on sidings at strategic points along the railroad. Once the train was over the hill, these locomotives would be cut off and head back to their side to await the next train they needed to push. mile-long freight trains of coal or iron ore moving up and down the line, the track is still very much active in terms of freight service for several local industries. On the journey up, you may have noticed several sidings branching off the main track leading to various warehouses and factories. These are all served by the local freight operation, Pennsylvania Northeastern Railroad. This company was formed in the year 2011 to take over local freight service from the larger CSX Transportation. Based out of Lansdale Yard, the PN serves these customers several times a week based on demand, interchanging cars with CSX at Lansdale, who will then bring the freight to and from the bigger yards in Philadelphia for movement elsewhere around the country. I'll be pointing out some of these industries as we head back south to Lansdale. And the Pennsylvania Northeast also interchanges freight cars for interchange with the New Hope and Ivyland, up at the south end of our line in Warminster. Now, our operation, the New Hope and Ivyland Railroad, was begun in the 1960s. It was started by a group of individuals in the Philadelphia area with a passion for preserving historic steam locomotives. Look out to the right-hand side of the train, you will soon see the siding for the company Americold. As their name suggests, the products dealt with here include all types of foods that you might find in the frozen aisle at your local Giant, Aldi, Weis Market, or ShopRite. These products are moved in special cars with refrigeration control to ensure that they remain at the correct temperature during transit. They are delivered here, and then they are loaded onto tractor trailers to be delivered to local food stores.
Oh, yeah. You know all about that.
Also, look out to the left-hand side of this time, and you will see the siding for Emirate Recycling, which deals in all different types of scrap metal.
Each guest gets one complimentary non-alcoholic.
You may have noticed that every major road we cross over is equipped with electric red flashers underneath the crossing signs, warning motorists of our train's approach. However, back in the old days, the job of the flashers was performed by a railroad employee known as the crossing watchman. Much like a crossing guard around a school helping pedestrians to cross, it was the watchman's job to ensure that all vehicles and pedestrians yielded the right of way to any trains that would pass over his crossing. His tools included a small stop sign on a wooden post that would be kept in his wooden shanty next to the tracks, where he would wait until it was train time. The shanties usually included a small coal stove inside for heat during the colder months. Historic pictures reveal that most crossings in this area were assigned to watchmen as late as the years following World War II, even though on many other lines around here, red flashers had become normal procedure. cars that make up our train today were majority constructed between the years 1914 and 1924 for commuter operations of the Reading Company. Built down in Wilmington, Delaware by Bethlehem Steel's Harlan and Hollingsworth division. Built down in Wilmington, Delaware by Bethlehem Steel's Harlan and Hollingsworth division, these cars called this line home for many years as they shuttled many passengers between their homes and places of business twice a day, every week. These cars were also used for those looking to travel down to Philadelphia for other purposes, including shopping, visiting, or sightseeing. Operated by their original owner for the better part of 50 years, they finally saw retirement by the 1960s. The new Hope Ivyland acquired these cars from a few different sources between the years 1962 and 1970, and we have taken great care to restore them to their 1920s appearance. Each car is constructed of steel and was built with electric lighting, a real luxury at the time. Most of what you see around you is original right down to the door handles and armrests. These cars, some of which are over 100 years of age, see daily service on our railroad out of New Hope. We also have a special car on the train today. Right behind the southernmost locomotive is our 90-car Crater Lake, our newest addition. This car was built in 1949 by the American Car and Foundry Company for the Union Pacific Railroad and once saw service on some of their fancier trains which operated between Chicago and the west coast of the United States. This car also saw service on the Alaska Railroad for many years and then finally saw a few private owners before coming to New Hope in 2014. Put into service on our Christmas trains last December. The Crater Lake may not be an original Reading car, but it is very similar to some of the cars the Reading Company operated in long-distance passenger service, places such as Pottsville, Shamokin, Harrisburg, or even offline up to Buffalo and Toronto. Our locomotive on the south end of the train today is number 8218. It is known as a Model GP9. It was constructed in the year 1957 by the General Motors Corporation for the Canadian Pacific Railway. Along with its 199 sister units, 8218 replaced some of the last steam locomotives operated by the Canadian Pacific and worked for its original owner for 50 years. It was retired in 2015, and that's when it came to the new Hope Ivyland. After a little bit of restoration and a new paint job, we placed it into service on our passenger trains. Today it sees daily service over New Hope, pulling both passenger and freight trains.
Getting some good video?
Now the GP9 model is known as the general purpose model, hence the phrase GP. GP stands for general purpose, and it can be used for a wide variety of tasks around the railroad: passenger, freight, yard switching, or maintenance trains.
Is Villa? No. Yeah. Yeah, this is our Villa.
And every I know. And what and the guy says to me, you're not doing that as a government.
We're coming up upon another customer siding. D&W Fine Pack is coming up on the left-hand side. Their business deals with plastics, with raw materials moving in special covered hoppers to ensure that they're not damaged due to the weather. Now, some of these plastics may range from plastic plates and utensils to the cups that are used to serve applesauce, pudding, or yogurt. Now off to the left is another customer, PMC Crystal. This company deals with oil and wax, requiring tank cars to deliver products and raw materials. All right, well, we will soon be arriving back at Lansdale Station. The town was and still is quite a major railroad junction with a branch off to Doylestown, as well as the Stony Creek branch that heads southwest towards the Norristown area. The beautiful passenger station where many purchased tickets today was constructed in 1902 and is still used heavily by septic commuters during the week, and still retains quite a bit of its classic interior. Now, if we approach Lansdale Station in a few minutes, that means our journey will soon be concluded. On behalf of the entire staff of the New Hope and Ivyland Railroad, I'd like to thank you all for riding with us today. That is your ticket purchase that makes all of this possible. We hope that you have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your summer, and a great time enjoying the other festivities associated with Lansdale Founders Day. Be sure to check us out on our website, newhoperailroad.com. for other train rides and special events that we have going on during the rest of the year. In addition to our traditional narrated excursions out of New Hope, we have coming up our warmer fall foliage tours in October on weekends. We also are operating some special excursions for Halloween, and also starting in November and running until New Year, we will be hosting some very special guests aboard the trains. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be riding on our North Pole Express, and Santa's Steam Spectacular trains to visit with each family, and there will also be some berry caroling and hot chocolate served. For more information, again, please visit newhoperailroad.com. We are also on Facebook and Instagram. Also, for those of you who have been counting the remaining reading signals along the journey, the total is 6.